Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the temple of wisdom and where to find this temple of wisdom, and also how we can tap in to this temple of wisdom. This temple of wisdom, which I'm referring to, is known as Solomon's temple, and it is written in the Bible concerning Solomon's temple and how Solomon built a place for God to dwell. Well, the good news is that the only temple that God ever occupied is this body, because God is the creative power in me and you. Therefore, you must learn to understand that the Bible is a book of mind science, and realize that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. Therefore, you have to stop taking personification for persons and stop taking allegory for history. And when you do that, you will understand why I am saying to you that the temple of Solomon is this temple right here. And when you realize it's this temple right here, you will realize this is also the place of entering. This is the door. This is 11. And we all have an entrance and we all have an exit also. But when we take the entrance here, we came here for a very important purpose. And whenever you discover that very important purpose, you come into a place of wisdom. And so you're told that Solomon was the wisest man. But when you check the meaning of Solomon, you realize thy son in man, as in the S-U-N, in a man. And when you understand Sol is referring to the sun or to the light, then you will understand why Malachi 4:2 tells you that the sun, the S-U-N of righteousness, shall arise in you with healing in his wings, teaching you that when you find wisdom, you find healing and righteousness within you. And that is why, my brother and my sisters, the temple of Solomon is right here, which is the temple of wisdom. And you're the one who must open the door to this temple of wisdom by tapping into your sixth sense. You see, most of us have been dwelling in just the five senses, where we can see, taste, touch, and smell, which is the world of the physical. And this physical world is actually an illusionary world, because everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. And you are actually a mass of energy. Now, when you understand the transmutation of energy, you would realize how thoughts become things. In other words, you would realize that everything is energy being transmuted or converted into matter or form. So out of the formless comes the form. So it is from the invisible to the visible. And that is why when you tap into this wisdom of your true self, your higher self, your true essence, you would have discovered the kingdom. This kingdom is what will teach you how to create your reality consciously. That is why you're told in Matthew 6:33 that all these things that you so desire, that they will be added on to you, because you will discover the secret of creation when you discover the kingdom of wisdom, or the temple of wisdom. So my brothers, my sisters, anyone who ever tried to teach you to believe in a kingdom outside of yourself and make you believe in some creator or redeemer outside of yourself, they want to keep you in darkness. They want to keep you blind from discovering who you are and knowing how to use your creative power. And that is why it is very few that would enter in to the entrance towards the door of the temple of wisdom. But my brothers and my sisters, when I tell you to look within yourself and believe in yourself and to love and accept yourself and to believe when I say to you that the Bible is a book of mind science, when I say that to you, I'm showing you the entrance towards the door to the temple of wisdom. And I'm not pointing you to believe in me. I'm not pointing you to believe in a 2,000 or 6,000 year old story. No, I am teaching you how to discover that your real identity is your divinity. How to discover your spiritual autobiography by looking inwardly. Because you will definitely agree with me when I say to you that as a man thinketh in his heart, his subconscious mind, so is he. So remember, my brothers and my sisters, that right here, with the two poles, lies the temple of Solomon, the temple of wisdom, the temple of self-government, the temple of all riches. And that is why you're told that when Solomon receives wisdom, he also received abundance, prosperity, and he came into a golden age. You are the one who will come into the golden age when you realize where the temple is and you know how to enter in to this temple to give praise and worship, to see the glory come down. When you know how to tap in. And I'm saying to you, you can tap in to the entrance and open the door to the temple of wisdom by practicing meditation, visualization, scripting, journaling, mirror work. All these things you can do because you believe in your magical self. You believe in your creative self. You believe what I'm saying to you. It's wisdom when you apply it and you become a doer and not just a hearer, because you believe truly that this is the temple of wisdom. Therefore, you reject all the limiting beliefs that they would have placed upon you to make you believe in a temple of wisdom outside of yourself, by making you believe in the Jesus and Mary story, which actually equals stupidity. Because in order for you to believe in a God, a Savior outside of yourself, you have to first doubt yourself. You have to first lie to yourself to believe in a God outside of yourself. Because everything begins from within, right within you. So you have to definitely be a fool to deny yourself. That's why you're told that the fool says what? In his heart, in his subconscious mind. It's how you operate in the subconscious mind. It's how you see yourself in the subconscious mind. How you say, the fool said in his heart that there is no God. Because he don't know himself. He don't know creative self. He do not know how powerful he is. That's what he's speaking about. But those who want to keep you in perpetual mental slavery, they tell you that that is referring to someone who do not believe in a sky God or a sky daddy, or who do not believe that God is a man in the sky. And so they brand you and they play a shaming game on you, because when you don't believe like them in their stupidity, they call you crazy. But my brother and my sisters, I want to say to you, this is the time for you to tap in to the temple of wisdom and discover your higher self, your true self, your creative self, and use your mind power to achieve your every desire. Because you would have realized that God and man is man's imagination. And all poverty is poverty of imagination. It's time for you to tap in to your imaginative, creative self, because you are the pattern. And you can create your life how you want it to be. You can remold, you can reshape, you can do all of that because you are the operant power. So with that being said, my brothers, my sisters, all this kind of information, all this kind of knowledge, it would be wisdom when you apply it, put it to work in your life. So with that being said, I want to say, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, and I'm saying it really inspires you, really motivates you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encourage you to like, to subscribe, or to share this video. Also, if you would like to support this work, because if it's strongly led to support this work, remember, there's always a PayPal, and the link is down below. Feel free to check it out. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, you can follow me at BlackMadGuru. And we have a platform whereby we have our patrons, those who want to, listen to teachings without any disruption or anything like that. They can feel free to be a part of the Patreon community. And I have a course there for people who are donating at least $20 or more. It's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously, or the Inner Sun Engineering to Create Your Reality Consciously. And it's all about you aligning with nature. And everything I would have just said earlier to you, it's all have to do with you having a better understanding, through you having this experience of which I am speaking about, being in the right alignment with nature. As a matter of fact, being in alignment with the sun in you, the light that is within you. And that is why the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously is just to basically show you that when you're in alignment with the sun, just as the sun shines upon everything and they bring forth in abundance, so too your life would bring forth in abundance. Everything that you put your hand to, it will prosper, it will grow, it will expand. But you have to walk according to the laws that governs all of humanity, the laws that governs all of the universe, all of nature. The laws are there. Just walk by the laws and everything will work out for your good. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.